Yeah.
So we're going to start with bird watching.
Woo!
Shannon is going to give us a little chat about the organization and birds and everything there is to know.
Awesome.
I can.
Yeah.
Well, I think I chatted with most of you guys this morning a little bit. I'm Shannon Simpson from the Monterey Audubon Society. I'm the executive director and only staff member. I've been with the organization since September, so not a crazy amount of time, but coming up on a year. We have been around since the 1940s, but have recently, in the past 4 years, had staff members. So we had Amanda Priest was our very first staff member starting in 2021. And she has moved over onto our board of directors, and I'm the current only staff member and first executive director. So we are in the process of growing a lot and excited for all the things that we do. I love coming out here and partnering with Monterey Waterkeeper on this. I helped them establish some of their protocols for their water quality stuff when I was in my previous position at the PG Museum. I ran a water quality program there. While I'm not an expert in that either, I know a little bit about a lot of different things, and I'm getting into birds. So I really like this location because you don't have to go far to see a lot of really cool birds.
No kidding.
Hopefully we'll have some super exciting ones show up. I mean, we've been out here for, I don't know, half an hour, and I have 6 big birds that I've been able to identify. Oh, there's an American crow right there. And he's yelling for you. Here, too. Oh, there's 2 of them,
Yeah, So there's another 2.
I am not the best with all the small birds, but I will, as we start hearing them a little bit more, I'll turn on my Merlin app, which is developed by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology, and they have a birding by ear function where you can just hit record and it'll record the sounds, and it'll use some generative AI to identify what birds it is. Yeah. And so I use that one a lot in the field. My favorite part about the Merlin app is you can download the regional bird pack for where you are, and you can use it offline. So if you're in the wilderness where there's no cell service, or if you're in another country where you don't want to pay for the cell service, you've got that there, which is a really cool resource. It's one of the easiest resources I've found to use for identifying birds. It's got a step-by-step bird guide where you can tell it where you are and the date and the time, and give it some identifying features, and it'll help you identify your bird. It's got the sound one, and then you can also upload a photo into it and get a good idea of what it is.
Like iNaturalist?
Yeah! So it's like iNaturalist for birds. And then you can take it one step further. If you click "This is my bird," it'll take it into eBird, which is a community science database developed by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology to help track birds all around the world. Are we familiar with the concept of community science? Where it's the community getting together to help build science databases so that we don't have to go out and do all the work ourselves as a scientist. So the basics of birding are watch your bird as long as you can and identify what you can about the bird while you're looking at it. Don't try to pull out your pocket guide or your Merlin or anything until you've got a solid picture of that bird in your brain. So if we were looking at, I'll use this one because it's an easy one to see. If we were looking at this bird, what things would you call out about it that you notice about this bird first?
Well, the colors.
It's blue and orange.
Longish blue tail.
Yeah, longish blue tail. It's got
Shape.
kind of like a pointy beak.
Yeah, the beak.
Yeah. So then after you get those in your mind, you can pull it out and go, oh, okay, so these are the 2 bluest birds that I see on my ID guide, and because it had orange, I'm pretty sure it was this one. Makes it a little bit easier to help you identify those.
And what bird is that?
That one is a western bluebird. Probably not found right here, but it was an easy one for us to take a look at. So if we were looking at the bird that's out over here, underneath the pole over here, what are the things that you're noticing, observing about that bird?
Well, I could swim.
It can swim.
Large beak.
Large beak. What color is the beak?
White.
Well, that helps because if I'm looking at this bird guide, there's a lot of them
That don't swim.
that like those. None of those look like they swim. None of these really. Oh, a couple of these look like they can swim, but like that like gets rid of half of my birds on the list. So it narrows it down, and then you're looking that one. Okay, that one is on this guide. So then we're looking at birds that can swim. It's a big white one with an orange beak, a longer neck. Does anybody see it on here?
Well, yeah, it's right bottom.
Yeah. So American white pelican. Yeah. So we just ID'd a bird together. I think I told you all what that one was earlier, but that makes, like, when you call out the things that you notice about it, you're being present in the moment. You're paying attention to what you're seeing. It brings you here and now, which not only helps you identify the bird, but it's helping yourself as well. It's helping ground yourself. There's a lot of mental health benefits to birding and being in nature and those types of things, because it brings you in the here and now and focusing on what's going on right now instead of what's going on in the world around us, the country around us, your personal life, all of those things. It helps bring you into the here and now, which I find super relaxing and beneficial. I always like have a lower blood pressure when I'm done. I have my one extra pair of binoculars. I apologize. I thought I had more in my car, but I didn't. And my scope, we can look around and see what we're seeing. Hopefully we'll get a couple good ones coming by. Ooh, that's a tern. Okay. So this one that's flying.
That raptor way over there now is going away.
I'll look at that in a second. This one is... Yeah, go ahead. I'll pass mine off here just a sec. So we've got a black head, an orange bill.
Thank you.
Looks like there's black tips on the wings. Here's my other pair that somebody else can use if they would like.
Sure. Thank you.
It's going away.
And it is flying away, and so that's why we want to call out what we can, because before long we're not going to be able to see it anymore.
I saw it and I thought it was gone. They dove in the water.
Yeah, so that diving in the water is a characteristic, like a behavioral trait, that once you start to learn more about individual species, you'll learn that gulls don't dive bomb into the water like that as much.
Oh, okay. And I watched it poop.
Pull out my big book. So I have like 5 different resources that I use all the time when I'm in the field. I showed you the Merlin app. I've got my pocket guide, but then I also have my Sibley's. That is, this is the Western guide. There's all of North America as well. David Allen Sibley illustrated and wrote this book, which is why it's called the Sibleys.
Wow. All the illustrations?
Yes. I think it took him quite a long time.
How many types of like species of pelican are there?
We just get the 2 in the Monterey area. So there's 4 that are listed in my Sibley's book.
You saw a heron earlier?
Great blue heron, yes. It might still be out on there. It was along the... All right, I've got the great blue heron in the scope if anybody wants... Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Where?
Flying.
Oh, there we go.
Of course, right when you look at them. Flying up this way.
Like Target.
Get it.
There's binoculars and there is
Whoa, look at
oh my gosh! Wait, is that a vulture? Yeah, that's a vulture. That's amazing. There's a bird
Sure.
There's another great blue heron.
Shannon's almost expert.
There's some blue heron.
There is a bald eagle. We saw one last time. Whoa, what's that bird?
Great.
That's a blue heron.
That's a blue heron. I think that's a cormorant swimming. Somebody was asking about that.
Oh my god.
They have similar shape to the loons.
That's why. Because I grew up in the East Coast where there's loons, but not so much cormorants.
We see Pacific loon and common loon, but they often migrate through and don't hang out much. Yeah. I'm gonna guess that that was a Forster's tern that we were looking at.
Do you have a favorite bird? Or is that like a crazy question?
No, that's not a crazy question, but for me, I'm gonna refer back to the question, to the answer that I would give people when I worked at the aquarium, and they'd ask me if I had a favorite fish or animal, ocean animal, and it really depends on what I'm doing, because like today I'd say my favorite bird is the American white pelican, because there's quite a few of them out. I don't see them that often. We definitely don't see them on the peninsula that often. And I was watching that one eat a few minutes ago. It was pretty darn cool. Probably, so often people ask birders what their spark bird is, and spark bird is like what's driving your interest in birds. And for me, I think I have two spark birds. One of them was like my initial interest in birding, and that was in 2018. I was in Belize. I was on an evening bird walk with my grad school program, and we were listening to a pygmy ferruginous owl. And it's just this little tiny little owl. I actually didn't even get a view of it. I only heard it, but I saw pictures of them later, and we could hear them talking to each other. There was multiples in the area, and that just kind of was like, so cool that I can figure out what bird this is by listening to it.
White pelican? Where? There's a white pelican that was it's right there, it's right there. There's a white pelican right there.
So I've got that big white bird in the scope right here. If you want to take a look, don't touch it. Don't touch the scope with your hands too much because it'll move. But if you look with your eyes in there, did I make it small enough for you? Okay.
It's definitely
It's like, let me have a turn.
You want to see?
It's definitely a bird.
We'll lift you up.
Oh no! It's going away. Wait, there's something next to it too.
They're both there, a blue heron and a
Wait, blue hair?
set of,
Yeah. With the
So what are we noticing about that?
Oh,
bird?
yeah.
To figure out what it is. What do you notice
it's
about
really
it?
camouflaged in there.
I took it.
It's acting kind of snobbish with its like beak up in the air.
Do we think
It's
here,
got a
wait.
snoot left
Here,
there.
somebody, thank you.
And you look at it, and it looks like a stick, right? Oh, you can kind of
So,
pick them out here. But
If we're looking at this white bird, we've got a couple white birds on my ID guide here that are tall.
Oh, now,
you
now you got
see-
purple. Yeah, profile.
You
right
were
there.
saying snowy
It was
egret.
definitely this great white bird right there. That's a great egret.
What color beak did it have over
Oh,
there?
it had yellow.
What color beak did that bird have that you're looking at in the scope right here?
I also see the blue heron.
Or did it move?
It
Let
moved,
me fix it. Let me fix it.
and now they're like eyeballing each other.
So they're
Oh, there's two birds.
Yeah.
Okay, what color does the white? What color beak does that white bird have?
You get a picture? No. Oh yeah, there's a blue heron.
What color beak is it? Orange? Do we think it's this one or this one then?
going on in the area.
Yep, that's a great egret.
Stuff. I don't know.
And do you see the great blue heron in there
For all
too?
you know, you could be.
I saw 4 of 5 yesterday.
Nice.
It was the most of birds I saw.
I'm trying to think of the worst thing you said.
Oh yeah. Local birds, yeah.
Why would you?
Are you local? Are you staying central?
Right
Okay. I was gonna say, I know the Pacific Grove Museum of Natural History sells this one at their site. But it's local birds, localbirds.org. You can get that.
Oh guys, it's moving, it's moving.
This is my favorite.
That's an osprey. I see the osprey, I see the osprey.
Then yeah, then it is. I don't actually know what bird it
I
is.
see the osprey.
I have to check the
Oh, the osprey is second.
I was just about to say, I think it's up there.
Yeah.
We have blockouts in the faces.
It's fine with us. With our kids.
Yeah, so we've got the osprey up on the nest over here if you haven't seen it yet.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
All in slacks.
I really
Found it. I'm
Mom,
like,
I
I
really
see it though.
I've never seen a
Mom, this
Which one is it? The one up there?
Yeah, that's an osprey.
I can put the scope on the osprey too.
Okay.
Are you sure it's an osprey?
Yeah, that's an osprey.
The osprey is my husband's favorite bird.
It says bald eagle.
What?
My thing says bald eagle.
There's another bird on the other side. I think that's it. Oh, that's an osprey. That's an osprey.
Now it's fine. Dang it. I was gonna put the scope on.
Tripped out on us.
Good job.
Did it dive or what?
Yeah, it's an osprey. Oh my god.
He's just like, no, it is.
It's an osprey. Wow. I like that all of us were like, huh? And then she's like, yes, that's you. We're like, no, yeah.
There was a bald eagle last time. Shannon, did anyone see it?
I haven't seen it yet.
My thing
Okay,
said
but there is one that lives here.
bald eagle.
Okay, I got the osprey on the scope.
River, I think.
Just make sure you look with your eyes and not your hands, so it doesn't get moved.
He's like, no, have to go. He's like sobbing.
My thing says my thing says bald eagle. My
You
thing
can try to
says
take a
bald
picture
eagle.
through the scope. Some people can do it and I can't do it, but some people can.
It's like deeply impressive.
Yeah.
Since I have the phone with the multiple
I think it's a bald eagle.
not been successful.
Yeah, because it won't let you.
I don't just
Even if I like cover up two of them, I can't
Right.
get it to work. But
You could ask Dave or Dr. Waller. You could ask him to take a picture for you because he's got a fancy camera.
Where did it go?
yes, we do.
The brown, you see that brown? Right there.
I see it. I see
I've
it.
never seen an osprey before.
I've never seen it. Yes, I got it. I got it.
You guys can send it to each other. I'm so glad you guys came.
Oh yeah, I can send it to you right now.
No one's ever been this excited.
Wait, what's your picture?
Maybe one day you can run an Audubon Society. Can retire.
So we do have a young birders club. We mostly meet in the Monterey area because we're based out of Monterey. That's the third Saturday of the month, and we are in Fort Worth, East Garrison this month, and next month we're in West Landing. That cormorant has a fish.
You want me to
The
go
cormorant has a fish in the scope now.
Check it out.
Do you want to look at the scope?
What is this?
Yeah, that way it's like
In the way of all the
So cool. Look.
What is this?
That does look like a condor.
That should, I think it is a condor on there.
I've seen a condor.
So this is some really cool birding spots in Monterey County.
Wait,
So
this
this
condor is
one,
in Pinnacles.
Oh yeah, we took,
Pinnacles and Big Sur
I took
area.
Pinnacles on my
took them to
phone.
Pinnacles.
And they kind of fly back and forth across the mountains as well.
Yeah.
That's actually what really got me into
I got a
birding.
picture of one.
Camping and
I got a picture of one. That's one of the things that got me into birding as a, that I like remember back on fun. I grew up in San Diego area. Not condors down there, but the San Diego Zoo, not the safari park, was one of the big partners in the condor rehab stuff.
Yeah, we listened to a whole podcast about like
How in the 80s there was like 25 left in the world, and they made this big decision to capture them all and protect them all from lead poisoning and DDT and everything. And so then it was a big risk, but it worked.
Is there an ostrich still in the nest?
I don't think so. I think they have the babies you're talking about, yeah. There was a couple that were born in the nest over the summertime and they fledged off of there, so they're out and about on their own now. The sound?
We're divers.
I think that's the osprey vocalizing, but I thought I heard the bald eagle a second ago.
Tells you in a really
Okay, do you want me to move this so you can see the osprey?
about like the
Wait, guys, what's that word?
beginning with those stories and understanding how
Oh, nice.
you got a cool picture?
Maybe
Fly
that
off
looks
the
like hunting
nest.
spot. There's a great eagle right over there. The blue heron's flying. Take a picture of it. I'm trying
So I can get them.
What app are you using?
Berta.
Oh,
I've never heard of
I've never heard it. Can you see? I haven't.
It's kind of like, have you ever tried Pokemon Go?
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
Pokemon
it's like-
Go.
Alright, you guys ready to learn about some stuff and then water test?
Woo!
I don't know if being loud bothers the fish because I can get real loud. Hey, you guys want to learn about household hazardous waste?
Well, it is partly the reason why we are all here today. So we're going to do some water testing in the slough, and part of that is because there is a landfill nearby that is leaching leaching heavy metals, toxins. The stuff that we throw away is toxic, and it can leach into the groundwater, and then from there it can leach down into our waterways, like the slough that we are all looking at here. And that can impact our drinking water, the water that we use for agriculture, our soil health, our aquatic ecosystems, both in the rivers and the slough, and then also it all flows out into the ocean, so it impacts all of the species that live out there, so all the fish, all the plants, all the algae, and then all the birds that come and eat those things, and then also us, because we eat the fish and the seafood. And so
When you swim in the water, how much of it do you absorb? About 60%. Because our skin is porous. So, okay, keep going. I just want to add in that fun fact.
you're good.
So, and when in the fish, what happened to little baby fishes? What happens to their gills when there's a lot of stuff in the water? They do. They get blocked, and so like effectively, like they can't breathe, right? But then the fish are also, you know, they're absorbing that stuff and then they're eating it. So why do the large fishes have accumulations of metals in them?
They're top predators.
Yeah, they're top predators, and so that's why when we eat certain things, if they're eating all the little baby fish and all the little plankton, they're just accumulating in their bodies. And then we eat it, and then we get accumulations of metals and toxins in our bodies too. So that's why partially it's so important to keep that water clean. Okay.
Yeah, so where do those metals and toxins come from? Well, do you guys know what household hazardous waste is?
Just name one.
Well,
What do you think might be a household?
Bleach.
It's not on the list, but it is.
Plastic, batteries. So it's things that are potentially corrosive or maybe even explosive under certain circumstances.
Fertilizer.
Toxic, fertilizer.
What about paint? What about motor oil?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. What about your cell phones?
I don't think you would really put that in this.
Yeah,
I think you would have kept that.
the cell phone batteries are very toxic. What
Yeah,
about?
but I think you keep your cell phone because that's like a good memory to have.
That's real.
true. They are good
That's
memories.
very real. You keep it, but what if it breaks? What are you gonna do with it once it breaks?
You can ask somebody to fix it.
You get it. Number one, get it fixed.
No, what?
What if you can't get it fixed?
You can throw it away.
You don't just throw it away though. Where do you take it?
We have some different.
Landfill?
But special landfill.
So instead of just throwing it away in the trash, we have some special sites around where you can take it. So here is a little cheat sheet.
And they recycle it properly. What about your TV?
Yeah.
That's toxic too, yeah. You gotta take it to a special recycling place. Because all those electronics. Yes! You know car gas doesn't have anymore that it used to have? Lead. So there's lead.
Pencils.
Pencils, do not chew on your pencils. Why?
Because it has lead.
Yeah, and some of them are plastic too. The mechanical ones are plastic. Probably don't chew on your pens, which is something I used to do.
Condors are poisoned.
Yes, they are! You're so amazing! Why are they poisoned by lead?
Because people would shoot animals and then the condors would eat that, but the lead was still embedded in it, and they could eat it because it has like really strong stomach, and then it poisons it with the lead.
Yes, and so what did they do to stop doing that? They did a program.
So there's a couple things going on. Do you guys know about what's going on with the condors and lead? There was actually one that died of lead poisoning very recently, like in the last month, found in Big Sur, and the state of California actually has passed laws that require anybody that is hunting in California to use non-leaded ammunition, which is amazing. But the reason the condors are still dying of lead poisoning is because ranchers and other places that are shooting as a form of rodent control on their properties are not using non-leaded ammunition because last year the only two suppliers of small caliber non-leaded ammunition discontinued their products. So literally these ranchers that are trying to do the best they can, controlling the rodents to help control their livelihood and their farms, they're not able to buy the non-leaded ammunition that they need to be able to do that, and so they'll shoot like squirrels, and if they shoot a squirrel, they don't usually pick it up, they leave it there, and so there's lead that's getting into the environment from that. Ventana Wildlife Society has been working with whatever people that they can to produce non-loaded small caliber munitions for those people, and they'll actually provide it to them free at no cost. But there's not non-leaded ammunition available. The .22 long rifle is the most popular caliber of weapon in the entire world, and there's not anybody producing non-leaded ammunition for that. And when you use that, the little calibers, if you're shooting a bunch of squirrels, and you're probably missing a little bit as well. But if you're like out there hunting big game, you're using bigger bullets and you waste fewer of them, so you go through fewer of them. If I was out hunting all day shooting for deer, I might go through, 15 bullets in an afternoon. But if I was out there getting squirrels, I'd probably go through 100. And so the cost of that is significant as well, because non-leaded ammunition costs more per bullet than the leaded options as well. So there's a bunch of things going on with that. And people are doing the best they can, but it's not available. So we need to voice our opinions, that even if you're not a gun user, voice your opinion that we want to have non-leaded 22 long rifle ammunition available. Even if you're widely available, even if you're against guns, there's people that are going to be using that. So vote for that if you ever get that information.
Why are they shooting squirrels? Because of the holes?
They're shooting squirrels and other small things as rodent control on their properties for various reasons. The squirrels and other small rodents might be going after their crops if they're growing crops. I'm not sure the whole why behind it, but little things like that, I know that they do use it as a form of rodent control on their land, and maybe to keep it away from their houses, or maybe because they carry other diseases to their cattle, or who knows. I'm not the biggest expert.
I think like part of it too is like you have to learn to live with your natural environment. Like maybe figure out plant a tree for the squirrels over there. I don't know. Like I think there has to also be solutions where we don't shoot the squirrels, which are really important to the ecosystem. So I 100% agree that you're saying they need non-leaded. They need to be able to run their business, but then there has to be a balance because shooting all the squirrels is just awesome. It's just awesome.
The reason we're here is because some of these household hazardous waste items will get into the landfill and then leach out into our waterways. So we want to test to see what's here. We're going to test for heavy metals today. We're also going to test things like water temperature, pH, oxygen, dissolved oxygen, salinity. We have a whole list of things. So we'll go through, we'll test for things, make sure that we're getting accurate data of what is in our environment, what our ecosystems are like, and then we're going to send it to a lab, and then hopefully we can, if there are issues, we can ourselves be aware and then alert others of this is what's going on in our ecosystems and in our environment.
So the heavy metals will go up to the lab because we don't have anything to test for the heavy metals here. And the bacteria will go up to the lab, but then we'll do a report and everyone will get emailed the report back from the lab. But today we'll test for water temperature, nitrates, where's the other page right here? Conductivity, turbidity, or transparency. Did I say pH? And dissolved oxygen. And then the other stuff will go to the panel.
So she's rinsing out our buckets that we're gonna use for testing. So we're gonna collect water in the bucket, and then we're gonna test using the bucket for some of our things. Got it. So it's a more controlled environment and easier rather than potentially falling into the slough trying to test.
I support that.
Yeah.
So it's called Harkins, correct?
Harkins Slough.
Okay, so our first test is take this water temperature.
Yes.
The temperature you want to take directly in the water as much as possible, because if you take the bucket out and set it on the ground, you're going to get some temperature differentiation.
Timer for 3 minutes.
Right now?
No, you have to start in the water first. Someone else want to test?
Want to hold it and be the timer also?
You have to hold
So
it.
you stick it in the water. Yeah, so let's
it up
go
here
right
so
in
your
that
fingers
corner
don't-
over there where the fishing rod is.
Sorry. For 3 minutes.
Fred is testing the temperature, guys.
If I don't slip in. Okay, ready?
Yeah. 3 more times so we can take turns.
Yeah, there's 2 on
10:42.
Mosquitoes, cool.
Well, you might be able to change.
This will be a true test of stamina more than temperature.
Exactly.
Is a mosquito bee and larva? It hatched 3 little mosquitoes, but babies and one chick was called.
Celsius?
23 degrees Celsius.
25?
We're 24. Okay, I'm going in for the other
This
minute.
definitely was a little easier than hanging on the branch.
50 seconds.
Starting to fall
5
asleep.
seconds. Wait, no, that's.
Okay, time's up on the
When I sit too long.
It's exciting.
Quick view and then
Sitting so
put it
bad
again.
for you.
You have to put it again for another minute.
About 20.
Don't touch the bottom.
Oh my.
Well, that's not
Good.
to react that fast.
Consistency, yeah.
I got 24C.
Another minute now.
Another minute?
Yeah, you're like
Really careful about like to get enough like protein.
You can feel.
Yeah, totally. It's not hard.
You probably don't want to touch me.
Yeah, it's
24 again? Water looks nasty.
I go back
It
and
is
a lot of
nasty.
beans.
Oh, I did the stupid thing.
There's a pair of ospreys. There's a pair of ospreys. Really? Yeah, there's a pair of ospreys. They were two.
So they used to be all over the place, and DDT wiped them out, and they're coming back more and more. They are more present in places where there's water, like fresh water usually. So places like this where they can get to fish, this is a great place for them. We see them the mouth of the Carmel River, probably 2 or 3 up in the Salinas River. There's one that lives in the next slough over in the eucalyptus trees and often hangs out here, from what I was told the last time I was here. Like there was a family out walking and we were talking about that. Oh, okay. So there's actually several breeding pairs in San Benito County. Yeah, and with golden and bald eagles around.
I was going to say.
And a golden eagle, or a bald eagle, juvenile bald eagle looks just like a golden eagle.
It seemed like
But they're around.
raptors.
Yeah.
Peninsula, up around Menlo Park.
Team nitrate.
We're gonna skip nitrate temporarily and go to pH next. Just because we can do the pH and conductivity and dissolved oxygen all in a bucket together at the same time because it connects to an app. So we'll get 2 samples of the buckets, just wherever you can scoop it. Just make sure you're not like disturbing the sediment below and you're just scooping the surface water.
Good job. Whoa.
Wow, that's some,
That is some murky surface water.
that's some yuck water.
That
Yeah.
doesn't seem good.
Oh.
All right. So we use this sensor, and it connects to an app on my phone. So it'll give us the direct reading, which is super nice.
What's the name of the app?
So it's called Vernier, and the app is Vernier Graphical Analysis. So
What's the liquid at the bottom?
I don't know. Distilled water, maybe?
Calibrate it.
We need to always rinse these out with distilled water before we collect them. So got some distilled water here. We want to give it a quick rinse, just this bottom part. You don't have to use too much water. Sorry.
Helps get rid of it.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
And then give it a little shake dry. Alright, and then we're going to do our samples in these.
Okay.
So scoop it out and then dump it out. So we're going to scoop and then dump just to like clean this
Acclimate
out
it.
quickly. And then fill it up to over here. We're going to do a couple samples. So
Dip it.
and then we have to turn it on using that button. I'll connect to my app.
It's blinking. Red.
Is it green yet? Oh, we're
Oh,
connecting
I
now.
see something. Yeah.
All right, now we're connected.
Okay.
Okay, Okay, so you're gonna put that in the water and stir once, but try not to touch the outside of or the bottom. And then we're gonna wait for 1 minute. Set timer for 1 minute. And then on here, I can see the number, and it's moving, so it's changing. Like
whoa!
It's reading it
In
but
real
it's
time.
In real time.
It's gonna stabilize after a minute.
It should stabilize after a minute. So,
That's some acid water.
well,
What hasn't stabilized yet?
it hasn't stabilized yet, but a higher pH, I think it's more alkaline. A lower
more
pH is more acidic.
Oh, never mind. The opposite. That's
So
some
we're up
basic
to-
water.
We're up to 8.5 right now. Yeah, this is not a pretty color of water.
Higher pH is more alkaline, right?
Yeah. And the pH impacts what species. All right, it's been a minute, but it's still going, so we're gonna do another minute. Set timer for 1 minute.
Oh, wow.
Double check through here once you put this on.
8.62. It's maybe stabilized. 8.63.
Should I write that down?
We're not quite done yet.
Also, what's the manufacturer and model of your probe?
It's Vernier.
Vernier.
Tell you what Go direct. Go direct. All right, it's 8.64. That's our final number. So you can take that out.
Go direct.
So rinse it off again?
The only thing I worry about that, I was gonna say
You can
something
store it or
different,
no?
but
We're gonna test this one now, but
that's weird.
and then we'll use the same tables. Okay, here's the new one.
Do you want to record this one?
But you guys can both record them at the same time. We'll just do 3 tests.
There's a great
Ready?
blue heron. There's a great blue heron.
Wait, 3 tests from which bucket though?
Well, we have to do 3 test holes.
So that's
this
from
was the first bucket that we just did.
Yep.
We should get those.
This is the bucket we're doing now.
We should get these.
They're from different places.
That's a good one.
So it's 8.46 and it might have stabilized. So I think, yeah, I think we're good.
Moved from
8.46.
official birding session to water quality.
Interesting. Just,
Well, I wonder if it's not related by present.
So we can do dissolved oxygen now using these, and then we'll do everything with the last one. So, so just put it in the bucket and then slowly move it back and forth.
Oh, sorry. What? That was
oh,
mine.
that kind of makes sense.
apologize.
Dissolved oxygen, right?
Yeah.
Guys, there's a whole batch of millions of birds over there.
I saw them all over there.
Should we use
We wait for the reading to
Yeah, you can pick it up
stabilize.
and carry it
So
over.
right now we
Oh,
have,
there's
it says 8.39,
cool
it's going
too.
up.
Yeah.
You can carry the scope
8.5.
over here if you would like.
You see them every day. Yeah.
8.7,
I might need help. It's a little.
8.8, 8.9,
There's a perfect view.
Okay.
I
9,
really want to get a real good picture. I want to see what you see.
9.1,
California contour.
2, 9.5, slowing down.
Me too. And I'm like 41.
Being back in chem class.
Alright, I think we've stabilized at 9.68. So that's going to be our first reading.
And that's the dissolved.
Dissolved oxygen.
9.68.
9.68.
What's the salinity correction factor?
So we'll measure the salinity afterwards. So you can just put in 9.68 and then
And what's the probe measure?
the probe measure.
Yeah.
I wrote it here, but there's also like provider.
Maybe just probe pressure. Well, no, it is dissolved oxygen.
Okay.
I don't know.
Milligrams by liter.
And then we'll do the next bucket. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, so this is basically when it kind of reaches equilibrium. Is that?
Yeah, when it
Stabilizes.
stops, when it stabilizes.
So assuming that when I'm stirring, I'm probably adding more oxygen into it. It's some nasty looking water. Well, I guess it's nasty looking, but maybe it's got a lot of algae in it. So that's what I was trying to figure out here, right? But that's all. That doesn't look like sediment.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool if they have a microscope. Then I'll probably get sick looking at it. Go, whoa, it's alive.
I saw a lake.
I have seen a duck.
Russia.
One type of duck coming
Dark
around.
brown.
I couldn't figure out what it was.
Tea.
It was like, yeah, it had something in the soil.
Yeah.
Wait, this one is going much lower. It's at 7.1.
Interesting.
I'll tell ya. What's this cool box? So this is to measure salinity.
Oh, is that the refractometer?
Yeah.
Refractometer.
Super
You got it.
refractometer.
That's so awkward. Oh my god.
So I calibrated this last night, so it should be calibrated just
I would
fine.
buy these true crime books.
Okay, so dissolved oxygen
Bookstore, my dad was
is
a lawyer, and he went
7.03.
and especially women I would
Scoop some water out of here with this.
Is that the osprey?
Maybe to scoop it.
Oh yeah, that's the
Just like
osprey.
squeeze it and then keep squeezing.
It's on that wood thing.
Drop on
Yeah.
tongue to
And then drop three, like 3 drops.
Whoa, Mormon.
COVID test.
That's so cool.
Squish it.
Oh yeah.
And then you're going to look through this.
every single time. Like when I like my
And it should change based on the salinity.
Wait, also, is this the test 1 bucket or the test 2 bucket?
This is the test.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can just... So far it's 0, but I'm not sure if it's down.
Cap that on the sky.
So we're measuring for salinity right now. For salinity.
So, salinity is
Well, so this line.
oh, cool. So, that's the light in the dark fields.
Alex is one of my good friends. She's also a teacher. She used to do
And you can see it perfectly.
Guardians and birds.
Washington. Oh yeah, I know what that is. Yeah.
I don't
Wait.
It's blue to me. It's all blue.
I
You
don't
have to use tongue.
Are you volunteering yours? Maybe don't.
I'll just need a spoon.
Maybe I see 2 gradations from off of 0.
Yeah,
That's about it.
yeah.
It's like practically 0.
What would that mean? That we missed it or that it's just insane?
Just not saline.
That must be why Chelsea put the
Fresh water.
You can drink it. Means that you can drink it.
fun that than it was for me to find myself or get volunteers to help me. It's a lot of work.
Just get this.
I see.
leghorn woodpecker. There's a but that required a
Anybody out there? It looked like it went up like the teensiest bit.
This one seems up for this one.
Is that woodworking?
I think it'll have like 1 or 2 bars now.
It looks like maybe 1 bar up.
This is the
1.001.
So if you guys want to drink anything, that's the best shot.
So that is what I put under the salinity correction factor?
Yeah.
Wait, so this one is 1 and then this is 1.001?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
2%. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's just barely above the line.
This kind of like these more clear than the last one.
You see a line? I don't even know where it's like.
At the bottom.
At the very bottom.
Horizontal line
It's close to
the top
zero.
is blue and the bottom is like white.
Okay.
Guess what we should do is bring some ocean water to something, or dump a bunch of salt in
I
it.
feel like when I look at the light, I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You need the light sources. It's like a mirror that bounces.
That's really cool.
You want to rinse the conductivity one?
Thank you. So is that the same?
Yep. This is all the, well, all the probes. There's like different sensors in the bottom. So the first one is pH. So it has this little sensor. This is the pH meter. I call them electrodes. And then this one is what measures dissolved oxygen. And then this one does let me connect. Okay, so for connectivity, we need to fill these back up. So you're gonna put the probe in, stir gently for a couple seconds. Actually, it says to take it out and then shake it so you get the water off. And then fill a second beaker.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's to, I don't know. And then you stick it in that one. Right now we're at 997 US per centimeter. 998.
For educators, they don't need I was like, my hope, they didn't argue with me. I was like, I need this rate to
I think it's 9. Oh,
But also,
I think it's 997.
part-time at a higher hourly rate.
For whatever that unit by centimeter is?
This is for conductivity. Now it says 992.
Wait, for test 1 or test 2?
Test one. Put 992.
Yeah, we have different styles.
And then we'll do the same thing again for the, we can just do another pocket, but this one it doesn't matter if it's the same sample.
So it's just
Yeah, put that one in, stir it around, and then you take it out, shake it, and then put in the other one. So this test is at 1,004. It seems like it's stabilized. So let's test 2. This one has to be within 40, so
Totally.
that's good. We'll do one more. Do the same one. So this one is at 997 and 998. It's dancing in between the two numbers.
Oh, that's a lot closer to their first test.
It's much more of a body step out of the way too. And so even though they're
Test 3.
Yeah.
We're good?
Yeah, we'll go with 997.
Rinse it off.
Yeah, thank you. Alright, so now we will get, we'll empty one of these buckets out and grab a new sample, and then we'll do the last pH and the last dissolved oxygen. Does anyone want to do the dissolved oxygen testing in this one?
1, 2, 3 all
You
together.
stick it in, you swirl it for a couple times, and then you just hold it. This is our transparency tube. So we measure the transparency of the water, which, as we can see, it is not very transparent, but this will get us an actual measurement. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 different measurements, each person different time. So we need to stand with the sun behind us, so that the tube is in shade. And then at the bottom of the tube, there's a little pattern. I don't know if you can see the pattern. It's like a black and white checker.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, let's bring the.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Also, this has stabilized at 9 points. Oh, wait, no, it's not again.
Well, this might be
Sorry.
And so we're gonna pour water in, and you're gonna look down until you can't see the pattern anymore.
You can see it a little bit.
Yeah. You want to be it so you can't see it at all. Okay. So this is to test for the transparency of the water. There's a little pattern at the bottom. Yeah. So you can't see the pattern right now?
Yeah.
Like it's at the plastic at the bottom? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is 11 centimeters. Then we'll use this bucket for the next one. Did you do the dissolved oxygen? Yeah. Nice.
Who wanted to do it next?
where other people live where it's hot and dry, and animals that live there
So you want to stand with the shade.
Actually, I think it is. I think that's
If it's between
These
them,
are all. What? No, still might want to watch it.
Is that 8?
yeah?
8 centimeters.
That's what we got too. So whoever's doing it has to put gloves on.
Yeah. Totally, yeah.
I've spent more time at Elkhorn than
Yeah.
Same here. So we're testing for nitrates right now. It's very important to look for because nitrate, excess nitrates in water can cause more algae to grow, and when the algae bloom really fast because there's a lot of food which is the nitrate, then they can die really fast, and when they decompose, the organisms that decompose them use all the oxygen in the water and can create dead zones where there's no oxygen, no fish can live.
And so a lot of like fertilizers and things as well.
Yeah, so nitrogen is in fertilizer, and nitrate is the biologically available type of nitrogen. So that's what farmers use in different fields. But then when it runs off, if there's not enough plants, or there's too much rain, or it runs off into waterways, so we're going to test for nitrates. It's just this little powder. This is our water sample bottle. So this is our nitrate. Okay, so now fill this 2.5 line.
And most people get their deposits back. They do.
So I hear the echo, but then in the far distance, I'll like,
Good job.
I mean, like, you have some kind of credit.
But that's a really good
so why
Because we're going to use an acid to mix in. You want to use this? Pour it out. Perfect. Okay, so now you're going to take this and you're going to open the little top spout there.
What are you doing?
And then pour it into this line. Well, this should be easier because it's a little. And if it's not perfect, it's not the end of the world.
Doing bankruptcies for them because they couldn't, like,
All the way up? All the way to the quick cut.
you can chapter 7 all your 7, they could build their credit right back up again.
what?
Good job, this happens. No.
It's warming itself up.
Have that. Well, I'm not the one that touched that thing. Okay, so
I don't know how you would get
now shake it for a minute, for 5 seconds. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Yes, so we have to wait 2 minutes and then we'll add the powder. So that's you'll keep the gloves on and then you'll add the powder.
What chemicals have you used so far? Nothing?
We used mixed acid reagent.
It has 17% of ammonium chloride, sodium chloride, 4% acetic acid.
Spoonful of this. This is the nitrate reducing reagent.
But I didn't have anything.
Set a timer for 1 minute. So now I'm mixing it back and forth for 1 minute. This is so it's every second I'm tipping it. Set a timer for 10 minutes.
Well, tell her to put it on a lid.
Right now we're just waiting for the
No, but it's the hookup. Was like the kids get bored.
Okay, so this is for testing heavy metals. We're going to fill it up and then bring it to the lab tomorrow morning.
Ooh.
And this, Natalie, what's this one for?
Bacteria.
This is for bacteria.
Oh,
Lovely. Here.
You'll get an email.
They should have tested it first before you
Well, I
went
got all
into
my
the water,
shots.
right?
Well, to be fair, it was kind of self-inflicted.
Hey, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
There's friends in here. What are the amoebas?
what'd you find?
I want to help.
Look, there's friends in here.
Little tadpoles?
What?
That's not flesh sheet, but they're
You have to let them out.
Yeah, we'll put it back.
into your nasal passages.
Isn't that cool?
There's things that every time.
Never heard about those guys?
Wow.
There's like recently, like some kid in like Tennessee or something like that picked it up.
He's
Like a water park somewhere. But yeah, that's why I don't go swimming in water.
They're here.
I just carried a killed lizard before.
Really?
Yes.
Look, there's one there and one there.
Yeah, there's 2.
Swimming really quick. I can see their little eyes. What if they bite you? That's okay.
There's 2 little tadpoles. They're very cute. So we're sending these ones to the lab, and then we will send all of our recorded data to the email. my gosh. Alright, we have 2.5 minutes until we can read the nitrate.
Then I almost got it. Oh, there it is.
You got it?
What'd you try to catch?
There's tadpoles in there.
Really?
I caught it.
You got it?
Did?
She said something to me once. She said, like I said,
Later than I was expecting.
I kind of have this feeling. I'm like,
Guys, I think we should save these.
Well, we saved them by putting them back in the water.
They look like tadpoles.
Those are really cool. That's awesome.
there's actually an event that you should come to.
We're gonna do this.
The test?
That would be a good
Strips?
We're gonna do some We're gonna do strip, right? This.
Oh.
This Friday? Is it this
It was just there.
Oh my gosh. This Friday.
So what you're gonna do, dip the strip into water for 1 second. Pull it out
They actually look like
and
a
don't
fish.
shake it. Let's hold it level.
Fish.
For 30 seconds. You learned how to Friday. Pull it out.
Oh, just saw it. It was becoming like this. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. 49. Remember, 49 species.
Birds. So we did a night
That's
trial on this, but it
Okay, let's see what species I have.
Oh, just hold it. Let go, please.
Oh, 49 species.
Because we're expecting it not to be neutral.
Yeah. Okay, it's 30 seconds.
I don't want to go.
Oh no, let's take a look at it.
I wish I had that.
But if you took where did you take the bucket of water from? Right here, like in the plant? That could have been filtering some of the nitrate out. You took it from right there.
See? Take a look.
Which is a science, like a...
Yeah, well, we don't have a. We should get like a string and get the bucket to like scoop it out.
Yeah. I don't think that it's a short enough time that gives you a great picture of everything that's going completely through. Getting out on a boat and doing all of those middle is probably going to give you the best snapshot, but...
Or the way the currents run and the eddies would be.
You also could have a lot more contamination just right here because of things that were on the road washing into it and all kinds of variables.
I would say maybe 2.
Okay.
This is for nitrates. Nitrate testing.
Okay.
Should we do another? Yeah. 2 more. But we can just dunk it in random places.
Guys, there's another one. The osprey.
We're gonna do it.
Wait, there we have No.
Okay. Been dipped.
Set a timer for 30 seconds.
1, 0. I think they all look very 0 to me.
Yeah.
Well, they just don't look pink.
Yeah.
I feel like
They definitely don't.
They look all in that orange.
Yeah. Low range.
I don't know.
What's expiration?
Actually, it's just
That's funny.
Is there any in here?
about maybe
December 2025.
I think having it down there would be weird.
We're done. We're done. Let's do. The kids are getting tired. Let's do some group photos, and then whoever can stay, we're gonna clean up trash, and then that's it. And thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Shannon.
Yeah,
Thank you, Shannon.
Just one. Can I give one more plug for Monterey Audubon Society? Yeah. So if anybody wants to, I gave out a couple of them already. I have birding checklists for Monterey County. And then there's, this gets you to our website. You can sign up for our newsletter on our website and find out when our events are. I have these in Spanish as well if Spanish helps you.
Thank you.
We do monthly lectures, and this month we're doing a beginner pelagic lecture. So like everything we know about how you can prepare for your first pelagic cruise, going out on a whale watching boat trying to look for pelagic birds, is our lecture on the 12th. So that's this Tuesday. But we have a Young Birders Club. We do beginner birding walks twice a month, and a whole bunch of other things as well. Yes. So thank you.
Thank
And I'm
you.
Shannon, the executive director.
All right.
Thank you.
And then I'll just give a quick plug for Monterey Waterkeeper.
When we do these events about once a month, and they're way more fun when we have, people like Shannon, the Audubon Society, actually joining us. Sometimes when we have grant funding, we do kayaking and stuff like that. And one of the things Aaron and me are working on is to see if we can get some kayaks donated. So the people that do want to go out to the water, that we can have a couple boats. So stay tuned. I'm very hopeful. And also, you can also always, if you have a boat or something, you can always bring it. If it's navigable waters like this, then you can always get into the water when you're here with us. Of course, I'm going to have you sign a liability waiver form.
Yeah.
You're not going to sue me if you fall in. But at your own risk. And then we clean up the trash because it's so important, because all of that does go in. So all this stuff that, we throw on the streets, or some people throw out their cars, or they get dumped accidentally, it all gets picked up by water, which is the universal solvent, right? And it fills everything up, and it throws it down those drains, and they go out into our oceans. And then ultimately it does have an effect on our own health. So I always tell people, like, what do you care about? Do you care about birds? Do you care about fish? Do you care about water? If you don't, and you only care about yourself, well, then you still care about water. Because, all that, it all comes back into our bodies on some level, right? Because we live in an aquarium. And so now we have Erin with us. This is her first event. And she has a master's in environmental management and policy. And so we're just so fortunate to have her. And my background's in law, and it's actually kind of more like consumer law, which is, so the water law is shift for me, but I still think it's all very connected. And so thank you so much for coming. It means so much to us, and as we have events, I would hope all you can come. There's going to be a Salinas River Day that we're not organizing, actually. I don't know if any of you guys know Mustette Gonzalez, but she's with Landscape Architectures, and she is a huge advocate of the Salinas River. And then some other groups like Building Healthy Communities, Space Open, Big Sur Land Trust. It's going to be, and it's in honor of Latino Conservation Week, and we're doing it September 20th. And there's going to be either a taco truck or like a torta truck or something like that. There's going to be music, there's going to be presentations, and it's a day event.
It's 9 to 3.
9 to 3. Thank you.
Emailing me what day? The invite? Saturday, September 20th from 9 to 3.
So it's going to be like a really, really fun day with lots of different orgs. And it's in honor of like the river, in honor of like the people, and just like coming together to celebrate. And then finally, October 4th is our garden party event, which is going to be out in Carmel Valley. And so if any of y'all so inclined, please come, buy a ticket, come to our event. It supports the organization, and there's going to be food and wine and music and auction items. You don't have to drink. I don't drink, but I eat. And I love an auction.
I love a good auction.
It's fun. I have a fighting chance in one. So thank you so much for coming. And the last thing we do, like I said, is we try to clean up as much trash as possible. But if you need to leave because you have little ones, then thank you so much for coming. And we hope we see you again.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
If anybody wants a picture of the bird list before I leave too.
Okay, should we get
the bird list?
Stop falling.
Yay!
You should be in the picture.
Yeah, look at in the photo. I'm gonna take a picture with you.
Okay, what's your
Now you go and ride that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, Osprey! I'm gonna take one a little closer. Okay, 1, 2, 3, Osprey! Okay.
One more for my mom on my back. One more for my mom on my back.